Good morning, everybody. I'm Dave with Nelson Creek Farm here in southern Idaho, where it has been raining now for the last 24 hours or so here in the valley. We got snow up in the mountains, and it's a balmy 40 degrees this morning. It is so cloudy today, it is unreal, and foggy. We got that misty fog from the rain going on. Yeah, it's been a heck of a morning. So what are we up to today, Farmer Dave? Well, today we're going to do some more work setting up for the farm auction that's coming up on Saturday of this week. Yeah, October 7th. It's coming sooner than I'd like it to. So hang tight, and we'll get right with it. Well, the weather today is, like I said a minute ago, kind of nasty, and it's a day like today that makes me appreciate the fact that I have a tractor with a cab on it. The first thing I got to move today is this old Minneapolis Moline combine axle. I got it off of a machine that I'd scrapped a number of years ago, and I kept it because I kind of have this thing for round spoke front axles. Or wheels, well, front and rear. Get it up off of that plow frame right there. Okay, I'll get out, hook onto it with chain, and we'll get it over into the sale area. Alrighty, let's get this axle up in the air. I know it's kind of hard for you to see it, so I'll lower that bucket down a bit. There it is. See it hanging there under the bucket? Yeah, okay. Now we will go meander around and put this in the lineup. And we'll come back and get the second plow share deal there frame for the Model 39 tumble plow and put it in a lineup in a pile. Oh, yeah, and if you just noticed, let me get you down here for a second, I'll show you. Get you down off the ceiling so you see the first of my new play toys. Yeah, it's a, I think Dale said it was a late 45 BN Farmall. Yeah, it needs a new rim on it, but he's got that. It's got all the parts and pieces there, except it needs a magneto and an exhaust pipe. The neat thing about that little BN Farmall is that it does have all 4 wheel weights on that thing. Yeah, 2 on the front, 2 on the rear. So that's a plus right there. This may be a little hard to see because I'm looking through a dirty window here. But yeah, we got a forklift slip sheet deal, propane tank now, a scissor hoist for a truck dump bed, a corrugate opener, forklift attachment for a tractor. Oh golly, and all sorts of stuff. We're just keep gaining more stuff. Some of the stuff that Mr. Rudy's brought out is going to have to get straightened up a bit. Yeah, there's line and it's kind of not where it ought to be, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. I didn't get the time to fool with it today. I might yet, but yeah, for right now, I think where things are at is pretty much where they're going to stay. That Edwards 3-point hitch mounted. The hitch is up here on this side. This needs to, well, that needs to stand up this way. And yeah, the top link is right there. Hitch pins are back here. Anyway, that thing just about took out the grill of the new tractor the other day. Wasn't too impressed with the way it was mounted on the bucket. It got to swinging, and one of those forks just about caught the grill. Something else I'm moving today is this fuel tank and stand. It's not ever been quite right where I wanted it, but don't put your foot on the go pedal when you're not in gear, Dave. Anyway, we're going to move this up here a little closer to the mower, this Case mower that's sitting here. We can get around this cultivator that's sitting here. I'm going to have to set this down, manually turn it a bit, and then, yeah, slide the fuel tank over next to it. And we'll get this thing rolled over. Oh boy, that thing, glad that isn't mine. It's full of rust. I can hear it rolling around in there. Yeah. Maybe something kind of like that. Yeah, at least they're closer together. We'll pull it up here a little bit more. There. Looks better. Finally found something to complain about with the LS tractor. The heater's too dang good. It's cooking me out of the cab today. Yeah. Before I get too much more involved, let's get the plow over there, and then we'll go get the rest of the parts and pieces to put with it. Then I got to gather up the parts and pieces to go with the farmhand loader and get them out there. So yeah, we'll get this thing out in the lineup, and we'll move on to the next project. Oops, there's something I forgot to do. Guess better go do it right quick. I forgot to open up the gates this morning just in case somebody decides to show up and come out with some toys to sell, so I guess I better get that done. That's what I call the main farm gate. Yeah, it won't be open though on Saturday the 7th. We're gonna have to make the one and only opening over here directly into the field. So yeah, a couple other little projects we're doing right at the minute though. First, what I'm doing now is hauling out all of the spare parts for the Model 39 tumble plow that I have to put out there with the rest of those plowshares. And I just got off the phone with Mr. Rudy. He will be out here with another trailer load of stuff here shortly, as soon as he gets it tied down. So, yeah, no nap for me this afternoon. Okay, to give you a little bit of an update of what's been brought in, Mr. Rudy's brought in a 3-wheel Honda and a 4-wheeler ATV Kawasaki. This big thing right in front of me is a V-Wing ditcher that's set up for digging ditches for irrigation around here, and on the other side of that, back in there, is a cultivator for, I think it was an old Dearborn job, but it's been kind of cobbled up and whatever, but it's got all the angle iron bars with the holes punched in it for attaching whatever kind of deal you want to drag through the dirt. Plus, he's going to have a hay baler out here shortly, and I don't know about the truck though. He was saying that it's out of fuel and he can't get it to start. Well, if it's out of gas, it ain't going to start, right? So anyway, we'll see yet. He's got some more stuff to bring, so we'll have a lot of farm equipment. So yeah, today and tomorrow are my 2 days to kind of get the place done for looking nice and whatever. Hopefully the weather's a little bit better on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm back at the in-town job. And Thursday and Friday, I'm back out here to the farm bringing out all the household stuff. Yeah, and setting it up in the sale area. So, yeah, a lot of stuff still going on that's going on behind the scenes that you aren't seeing because I'm not filming everything. Had another person pull in, kind of do a quick look-see, and was very upset because there wasn't any household goods out yet. And it's like, well, you dumbass, it's wood and it's raining. Hello. Those California plates on the car, so yeah, we'll leave that at that. Now we have a little 4x8 trailer. I'm assuming that's the size of it. Rudy just said if he could get $300 for the trailer, he'd take it, and it's full of windows that came out of a remodel. So anybody's looking for some windows that look about like a 2x4 vertical hung, that's what's in that trailer. The other thing I'm going to do today while I'm in the cab working is move all this scrap tree limbs that are broken laying out here in this dusty dirt. get it moved all over to the side. We're going to take out the fence and mow up those weeds up there in the next couple of days. So we got that entrance into the parking area here at the field. Well, I've got Mr. Rudy coming with one more item. He's got a manure spreader that he's bringing down. He just brought down a 440 International hay baler that I'm going to have to do my little bit of diligent research on tonight. Let's see if that isn't something that I might want to be investing in. That's closer to the size of the baler that I had envisioned. And I need to find out if parts are available and all that sort of thing. And if they are, I might try picking that up at the sale. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is one of the last things on the list for today, and that is grading out this entrance to the driveway. I didn't really need to grade it, but I'm going to have to because what I'm doing is I'm picking up all of the tree limbs and scraping them up here into this big pile. Which is something I didn't want to do really, but when you haven't got time and you're pushed for it, that's what you got to do. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably end up with a flat tire doing this, running all over all these sticks and stuff, but it's just a tire, it's a chunk of rubber. They can be patched and put a tube in and all that kind of thing. Anyway, the sun is setting. It looks like it's going to start getting cold and windy tonight. We're looking at mid-70s though and sunny for Saturday, so that's looking good. Yeah, one more pass here, so yeah, we'll finish up hauling out the stuff that won't matter if it gets wet tomorrow, and then grade this thing with a disc and a back blade on the back end of the tractor. And right up there is where the gate's going to be, right there in front of us. There's two posts. You can see one, the other one's to the right of it. Those are going to get pulled out, and that's where the gate's going in. So yeah, we'll go up here and see if we can't scrape back some of this weeds that are right here. Anyway, this is where the gate's at, or going to be at from now on. I'm going to make sure that happens. And yeah, we did a regen with the tractor today. That was kind of fun. That was its first full flavored regen that it's done on me. Didn't hardly use any fuel and didn't take very long to do it, so I'm pleased with that. All in all, I didn't really get to do as much on the review as I would have liked to for this LS tractor, but honestly folks, this thing is doing exactly everything that I've asked of it to do, doing it very well, and I've got excellent dealer support. All the way from that nice Aaron that answers the telephone to the guy that does the mechanicing and selling. So yeah, anyway, we're about done grading some of these weeds back a little bit. I'm going to get in here with a string trimmer and mow that all back and clean that up and whatnot, and then we'll pull those posts out. I'm not going to pull those posts and the rails out until I think possibly Thursday evening, Friday morning. Yeah, that'll be the earliest I'll pull that out. You know, when he said manure spreader, I was thinking a little single axle drag behind thing that was powered off the rear wheels. Oh no, he brought down this great big spreader that's PTO powered. That big old PTO shaft right there. So on the agenda for tomorrow, we're going to be pulling out some of the remaining stuff out of the barn. Everything from some engine blocks to a 1928 to early 1930 Model A Ford pickup cab. That and some metal 5-gallon cans that had hydraulic oil in them or solvent, motor oil, you name it. They had a whole bunch of stuff in them. because we're going to have those out. There'll be an antique there on the sale. Alrighty, well that's going to do it for today from Nelson Creek Farm. I'm Farmer Dave, wishing you well. And as always, please subscribe right down there. I know today's video wasn't probably the most entertaining or exotic whatever to do, but it's part of getting this sale ready. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll have more stuff coming up probably in another day or two, and then we will have the sale. And I will be filming that, so if you're all in the area, swing by and say hi. Anyway, I'm Dave. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.